and we click on Checkbook. And the checkbook I'm going to do the bank rec on is Uptown Trust because it has some transactions. First Bank does not. So inside here we set the GL code. That's not a problem. We've got the US bank account in this particular case. I've got a couple of transactions inside here and some max checks and things like that. This one here is fairly straightforward. If I need to put my EFT information inside here, I would put it inside here. I pick a country and then I can fill in the transit number, the bank number, and some information so that I can create my EFT files for both payables and receivables. And then if I have some direct deposit transactions, this is the direct deposit that we want to use. So this direct deposit is for AR. This EFT is more for the checks and things like that. We got payment types and things like that. So I'm going to just hit save on that. This is what we put in on each one. We again, it's a tab through all these to add them on. We're going to put in the company address and a bank ID and things like that. So we hit save. So same screen inside Business Central. It's under bank accounts. Again, I got that same list. I'm going to click on First Bank because that's the one I'm going to do the bank rec on because that's the one I put all the transactions into. So inside here, I specify whether it's got a currency, use default for the currency. What my format's going to be on my check, something that we had to hard code into the report writer inside GP, but we can put it here. So if you need the underscores or anything like that to meet CPA standards, you can do so. You can use a slash or a dash or a none and things like that. You've got different pieces of information in here, but you'll notice inside here I have a bank account number and a branch number. So these bank account numbers and branch numbers are integral to this because there's bank payment services and things that it hooks up directly to the banks for you. Underneath communication, who do I send, who do I contact, and things like that, what communication language, etc. Currency code, I've got blank because this is going to be a Canadian bank, because that's what I've done. What's the next check number? What's the last remittance advice? I can create remittance advices that are different, so when the remittance advice goes out, it has its own numbering system. And then we've got our payment reconciliations inside there as well. We also have some bank transit information. This is for transfers and payment export files. We can pick things such as CA default, Mexican default, different ones are available, EFTs and things like that, so that they will create the correct file format. Also has the same list inside here. Once you've created one, you get a list of your PosiPay. If you're using Positive Pay, in GP, it's an extra module called Positive Pay. Inside Business Central, it's just a core feature. So that's what we've got inside here. Now, when I click on bank account up top here, I can attach dimensions to this account. So when I look at this, I go, okay, where's my GL code? One of the things is that we don't have it doesn't look like we've got a GL code attached, but the GL code is actually attached in the bank posting code. So when I click on the bank posting code, let me just click on here. We'll select from, we'll go show details. So this is, and that's where the GL code is attached. So it's attached in the background so you can use it for multiple, so it's potentially used in multiple locations. In the bank, it's a one-to-one relationship. So this is what the bank account looks like. As you navigate through, you've got a lot of different things. It'll show you all your ledger entries. So if I click on ledger entries inside here, it shows me all the transactions that are currently in the bank and whether they're open or not inside here as to whether they've been reconciled or whatever. So we've got the bank ledger entry. So this would then match up to your bank record if you wanted to take a look at it at any given time. It's always right there at your fingertips. So that's the two things about the bank. Now, the bank statement service, there is a bank statement service. You can link to an online bank. So when you link into bank accounts and you create a new linking, it will download the bank statement for you so that you've got the bank's information on one screen, on one side of the screen, and the your information on the other, and then you can do some matching accordingly. So that's kind of what we've got for the bank accounts itself.